How's it going, everybody? It's your boy. Back again. For more Pokemon Pokey things. Create a loose pastel on Sylveon. Reinforce skills you learned in the Vulpix lesson. I'm moving my microphone down. There we go. Alright, old man. You got it. Welcome to the Pastel Mini Lesson. We're going to draw a picture of Sylveon. Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen that Pokemon before. That's understandable. It's just one. Okay, I'm going to go back to his original voice. It's just one of the many possible evolutions of Eevee. Sylveon is a friendly Pokemon with a bow-like pod on its left ear and another under its chin. Do not try to remove the bow, though. It will bleed. These are the basis of its ribbon-like feeler Sylveon uses to send out soothing auras. Let's start with Sylveon's basic construction shapes. Yeah, let's not. Yerp. Details with a red pencil. But is it for the honor of God, Mary Jane? I know all about the honor of God. Or is it for, never mind. I was making another Dream Theater reference, and it didn't go well. Oh. Oh, oops. That maybe seemed a little too big there. I've been playing in the free paint mode a lot. I don't want to say a lot. I think I've done 2 in free paint, but they're pretty cool. They're both shiny. I did a shiny Krogunk and then a shiny Magikarp, using some of the kind of a combination of all the techniques that they've taught us so far, which I'm hoping this game will end with, but we'll see. I'll show y'all to those at some point. Maybe even this episode if I remember. Something like that. What a cute little creature. I love all the Eeveelutions. Cut that as much. There we go. Do 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 do. It's one of those songs, I think I already talked about this, one of those songs that feels like could have been out like one of those SpongeBob mini a SpongeBob game that's like somehow both country and tropical sounding. He wants to do something like that, yeah? Now it's time to start coloring. We'll start with the white and pink pastels. Just follow my example. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. so beautiful. It's like the baby. Here's a real question. Who up Game of Thrones right now? You know what I'm saying? Man, I love that show. And I'm reading the books right now, and I like the books too. I actually really like the books, but man, just what a classic case of not sticking the landing on the show part. We may never know with the books because I don't know if he'll ever release that final book, but I think didn't he want to do more than one after it, or he wanted to do two more? It's like, bud, let's not plan on that. Let's plan on getting this first book out first. But man, yeah, at work, I have downtime. I've been reading Game of Thrones, and I'm like a third of the way through the first book, and it's pretty similar to the show so far. It's pretty cool. I love that dark fantasy, or I don't even know. It's like realistic fantasy, which that's kind of an oxymoron, but I think the show captured the vibe pretty well. But it's crazy seeing so many characters talk that I just know are dead now. I won't name anything in case some of y'all have never watched it and want to. But yeah, there's just so many characters. It's like I haven't watched that season in so long. I forgot that you're alive. I do love reading my books, man. I do love reading my books. Is it all the white done? I do believe so. Such a beautiful shade of pink. Chewed bubblegum pink, I do believe, is the shade. It's a good color. I'm a fan. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Back through and clean that up just a little bit. There we go. We gotta do the head pink too. I'm being stupid. So beautiful. Sorry, I'm really just trying to concentrate on these pastels are a little difficult to work with. I don't know why I drew the top of the ear. We all know I'm just gonna color over it. I look like that guides. Yeah, it's cute. Paws look good. Yeah, they do. Except with the light pink, let's draw the feelers and the bow-like feeler base under the Sylveon's chin. Let's not call them feelers. I prefer we didn't call them that. Even I think tendrils is it's a better word than feelers. It's not like it's a centipede or something. Which, sorry to say, is my least favorite creature on this God's green earth here. The most terrifying thing. You ever woke up with a centipede in your bed before? You know, like, I'm not really afraid of spiders or snakes. I actually quite like snakes, and for the most part, I like spiders. I mean, you know, but just like a lot of animals, I wouldn't want to wake up with either of those two in my bed. You know, I get a little scared when I wake up with my cat in my bed, and I didn't know it was there. But centipede is a whole different level of no. I think it actually goes into hell no. Thank God it was a tiny one. And it wasn't one of those house centipedes. Even though I don't like the way they look, I actually like house centipedes because they're the bad creature killer, and they themselves, I know they can bite, but they really don't because their mouth is so small compared to other centipedes. Those guys are chill. I don't kill those guys. Here in beautiful Texas though, Got this species called the Texas redhead centipede. Now, if you're not too afraid, look up a picture and you'll find one picture on the front page of whatever you look it up. Be this big one on a broomstick. I've seen them that big before. Luckily, this was one of those. It was not that size. Thank the Lord. But regardless, what it was right after, I think, Christmas. I had a shoebox on my bed. It was open just because I got a new pair of shoes. I just didn't throw away the shoebox. I don't know why. Still had all the wrapping paper in it. I woke up early in the morning, and all I heard was... I was like, what the hell was that sound? I'm looking around. It's like, and I could tell it's come from the shoebox, which, like I said, was open. I had to see a little bit of movement in the paper. It's like, huh, that's odd. That maybe like a lizard or something got into it, which was what I was hoping. But in my heart of hearts, I knew that it was going to be something worse. And by the sound it was moving, I was like, okay, I don't think this is a spider. Although I guess it could have been a spider running, but it sounded like more legs. I was like, okay, if it's going to be something with over 8 legs, and obviously it's probably not like a roly-poly or something, which is a decapod, or I think it's a 10-foot creature. I was like, let's hope it's a millipede, because I don't mind millipedes. I think millipedes are cool. Millipedes are my friend. Their cousin, on the other hand, not friend. It was cousin. It was cousin, and he was moving fast. I didn't know they could go that fast. And he was like trying to escape the box, but he couldn't, thank God. And I screamed like a little girl. Surprisingly, didn't wake up any family members. And proceeded... I can't remember what I had. I think I had like a Gatorade bottle. Proceeded to pulverize it into a yellow paste. And you know, typically I'm more of a live and let live type of guy. For the most part, you know. I don't do like much hunting besides like hog hunting down in Texas because they're nuisance. And I like the thrill of the hunt when it comes to hog hunting. Because like the deer hunting, I just don't like venison enough to hunt them. I'm perfectly fine with it. It doesn't bother me. But for the most part, you know, I'm like, if I see a spider or something in my house or any other animal, I typically will catch it and throw it outside. That is a spawn of Satan, and its evilness will not persist in my home. So it was killed. It was killed, and I don't feel bad about it. And so that's my story of centipods. And I know people are like, why are you calling them centipod? And that's an Oni Plays reference. If you don't know it, why are you watching my channel? There's so much better content out there. What the hell are you doing? Go watch some Oni Plays. Or watch both. I would like that, but... So I always try to keep an eye out for those little bastards. Sometimes they're not little, though. Like I said, that one picture of the Texas redhead centipede you'll find online of it the size of a... It's on this broomstick, and it looks huge on the broomstick because it's huge. I've seen them that big before, and they're not cool. They think they're cool. They think they can strut around with all them legs, pretend like they know someone, but they don't. That's a little too out of lines there. I need to shave it off just a bit. Okay, that looks pretty good, yeah? Next step. Adding some details. Sylvan's feelers. Eyes and okay. That is not that. Let's erase that. Aw. Aw. Okay, I'm gonna look up a picture of old Sylveon to see exactly how it do these little things. This goes a little bit farther down. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So pretty. Okay, did everything at once here? Oh no, we got a little detail right here. And we got one up here. Lower pasty pastel to add the highlights. Okay. They're not pupils. It's glare in her eyes. She has one big orb for an eyeball. Beautiful. Okay. And just a little bit right there. Kawaii. Add smudging. Uh-huh. A small insect flying around my room. What the hell are you doing in here? Get out. Okay. You got out. Don't worry, guys. Should add a little bit more pink to that. Oops. Okay. Hire a pesky smudge stick to shape the tips of Sylveon's feelers. Kind of ahead of you on that one. Drawing Sylveon's nose and smiling mouth. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I think I've pretty much nailed it. The wispy ribbon's really fun to draw. So it looks like you enjoyed yourself with them. I think I'm on a roll, Professor. In that case, let's not lose momentum. It's time to move on to the next lesson. See you soon. What a pretty little Sylveon. Yes, I want to add that background. It looks awesome. Okay, before I leave you this episode, let me go and show you the two I did. My Krogunk and my Magikarp, just so y'all can go, wow! I love shiny Magikarp so much. I hate Magikarp. No, I don't hate him. He's so useless, though. I don't need a Gyarados that much. I say that even though Gyarados is part of my main Diamond and Pearl party. But okay, let's look here. Here's the beautiful Krogunk. You need great shiny I love shiny Krogunk. Up on the screen I can tell that it's coming across more as red on his hands and cheeks, but it's a very hot pink on the DS screen. And then here's the beautiful golden Magikarp. I did some of the... It's cool. I used the smudge stick on some of it, but not all of it. So like the shadows, none of them are smudged, but the highlights are all smudged. It looks like a goldfish, which makes sense because goldfish are carp. Okay. Oh, we got Lapras and Lucario. Or maybe is that the young Lucario? Can't remember. Oh, actually, let me stop this recording. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this episode, be sure and hit that like button. If you really liked it, be sure and hit that subscribe button. You can find my Instagram down in the description below. And with that, have a good day.